Hello, welcome to the AI car simulation tutorial part 2. Today I will teach you how to control the AI car using WSD keys and how to set up the maze. Actually, you can see in the screen right now. Uh, if we run a demo, if we click on the keys, WSD keys, the robot will start moving. As you can see, we also have a camera on top of the robot, so we can see the feed, actually what the robot is seeing. Yeah, this is what we're gonna build today. Let's get started. Everything that we do in this tutorial will be uploaded to the GitHub repository. I will include the link down in the description, so you can go and clone the repository and try the code out. Okay, let's get started with creating the maze. First of all, let's add a object, primitive shape man, a cuboid. For the x z, let's put like 150. Let's make the z longer, like 5. Okay, okay. We got this shape here, and can make it even a little bit more taller if we need. Yeah, it needs to be taller. Select this one. Just letting me to select. Okay. Right. Select the cuboid and press here, and go to geometry, and here untick this keep properties. Then we need to increase the height. So let's go with 2. Apply. So the height should be increased. Then it will get synced down into the actual flow. So we need to take it up. Here we have the button for that. Object item shift. You press on that, it will come like this. You can go to position and change the OZ coordinates, like 1. Let's see, it's not enough. 1. Okay, something like that. It's a little bit floating, so let's go with that. This, yeah, it's perfect. Okay. After that, we will need no, 4 of them to cover the entire space. So let's press Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Okay, we have 4 of them. First of all, let's move this one into the corner like this. Okay, select another to this corner. Okay, then we will need to rotate this one. Select the rotating icon, then rotate it 90 degrees, something like that. Move it here. Okay, something like this. Okay, now we have the walls surrounding the floor. Okay, let's create the inner parts of the maze. Let's select a cuboid wall that is in the this side, and make it a copy, duplicate it, paste. Okay. Now let's move it to okay, here, and we need to make it shorter, right? So let's select this one, Control D, and go to geometry. Disable the keep properties stick, and let's make it shorter. Let's give it a 4 meter X, and apply. Now we can move it somewhere here. Okay, something like that. Okay, cool. After that, we will need to duplicate it. Actually, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 times. Duplicate. Let's move it. Duplicate it again. Move it again. Duplicate it again. Okay. Mhm. Now we are finished with our maze. Okay, this is our starting position over here. So we will need to move our bot over there into the starting position. Then as we did in the previous video, we will need to disable the script in the bot. You can press on the scripts here. Then we have the child script here, Pioneer 3PDX. Check disabled and close it. So the script is disabled. Okay, if we press play, now the car won't be moving. And also you will need to go to each and every qubit here and control the press on the dynamic properties. First of all, you will need to stop the simulation, then control D and go to dynamic properties dialog and make sure in all of these cuboids the body's dynamic is disabled, otherwise they will start falling off. And if you went to common, you will need to select collidable and detectable, and that's all you need to do in terms of the maze. Then the maze section is finished. Okay, now you can create a dummy here, then you can add all those maze pieces into one dummy. So select all of these and drag and drop them into the dummy. After drag and drop in them, make all this mess. Okay. Okay, now we need to add a camera to our robot. First of all, let's go to add vision sensor and perspective type. Okay, after that, we will need to add some settings here. Point zero, let's go with 78 here. Make it short a little bit. Okay, these are the settings. There are no any other settings to be changed. Okay. After that, we will need to fit this into our Pioneer PTDX robot. So what you need to do is drag it and place it here. Then select the camera position, select parent frame and type 0, 0, and 0. Okay, now it is aligned with the parent. So now what we have to do is rotate this. Okay, select it and go for rotation. Select the on frame. In the y-axis, we need to go for 90-degree rotation, like that. Okay, camera also fit it into the robot. Now if we select the robot itself and start moving it, the camera will also move with it. Okay, cool. Okay, as we did in the last video, let's add a script to the flow so we can get connected to the Python script. Go to associated child script, threaded, and a Lua script. After that, we can see there's a script added. So we will need to start the remote API. So in order to do that, you need to type here sim remote API dot start. We'll start it in the port 19,999. Okay, that's all we need to do in the script. Then we can save it and close it. Okay, now we are all set up in the CoppeliaSim end. Now let's get started with programming. As we did in the previous part, I have copy pasted the API here. First of all, let's test the connection. So in order to test the connection, the simulation of the CoppeliaSim should be running. So I will start it here. Okay, it's inside the project folder. I will start a command prompt here. It will be easier to see. I'll make the font bigger. Okay, part 2, change directory to the API. Okay, okay, let's run the test connection script. Python test connection. Okay, program started. Connect to the remote API server. That means it is connecting successfully. So there are no errors with that. So close it there. Close that one. If we want to further clarify if it like working properly, we can run the last script that we created in the part 1, control robot. So program will start. Okay, I forgot to start simulation. Give me a second. Okay, connected. So as you can see, it is trying to go in rounds, but it is colliding with the walls. That means walls are also set up correctly. Okay, let's stop this script running. Okay, here you go. Now let's start creating the code to control the robot by WSD keys. So let's copy this code and create a new file called control robot keys py. Okay, paste it here. Okay, we have the connection script and okay, everything is here. Okay, I have a script for this. I have like that I have already created. I'll copy paste it and I'll explain it a little. Actually, here we have already explained these parts. So here we are importing the CV2 library. I will show you how to install it later. And NumPy. Then we are defining left speed and the right speed. Okay. So as we did in the first part, we get the handle for the left motor and the right motor. Also we now in this part 2 we have a camera. I have renamed the camera as cam1, so we are getting the camera handle also, as you can see, for the cam1, right? So after that we are getting the data from the camera, the image and resolution. um, After that we are using the numpy array to convert those data into a numpy to convert those data into numpy array. Then we are resizing as the resolution. After that we are using CV2 to do the flipping, resizing and color converting as we require. Okay, okay, so after that, according to the speed that we are having, we are setting the motors, left motor handle with the speeds that we are changing underneath here. If we press Q, that means we are breaking the code. W means we are setting the left speed and right speed as a point two speed. If we press F, we are going backwards, so we are setting the negative speeds. Or else we are setting the speed to 0, so the car will stop. Okay, so let's install these two libraries, numpy and cv2. So all we need is a terminal, and then we can type pip install numpy and open cv dash python. Okay, you don't need this one. Okay, after that it will take a little bit of time, like a minute or so. Okay, we have successfully installed those packages. So I think everything is fine. So the errors warnings have been removed. Okay, let's start the simulation here. The simulation is running. Then let's run the script that we just created. Control robot keys. Okay, let's start the script. Python control robot keys. Show program started. Connect to database server. Okay, as you can see, mm, we have the video feed here. So if we went to the simulation real quick, okay, we're in the simulation and we pick up the Python feed. As you can see, this is the actual camera in the scene. So if we press, now I'm pressing the W key. So as you can see, the robot starts moving, and I'm pressing the left key and going forward again. Okay, so robot is moving with the keys. Just keep moving. Let's see. Okay, I think you get the idea, right? So okay, that's all for the part 2 of the video series. In the third video we will meet with the CNN convolutional neural network that automatically controls the robot and solves the maze. Thank you.